These snowstorms, so let's be quick.
Yep. Go ahead with some thoughts on the game, please, and then we'll take questions real quick.
That obviously not having Eva forced us to play a little bit different way. We weren't able to generate as many turnovers as we typically do because we had to conserve both bodies and fouls and play more zone. So we got a good opportunity to get our zone better, which will help us down the line. And Kennedy was aggressive offensively, which was a good step for her, but didn't have enough offensively either to sort of, we missed Eva a lot for a rotation that's already pretty short.
You had to like the teams fight. You were down by 11 in the third quarter. A lot of teams on the road would have wilted there, but your team fought back. How did they do it?
It's great. I mean, you got a bunch of fighters. I know we might be young, but when you look at them and when you look at people like Liz and Deja, you see in their eyes, like, it doesn't matter, we're going. And so, you got to start with who you are and who we are as a team that's full of toughness, full of grit, and really connected. So that gives you a chance every night. We know this was a winnable game, so our kids are disappointed. So am I. I hope we get another chance at them.
And a couple more questions on dealing with their zone defense was a challenge. What were the challenges there? And then the inability to close out Mabry lots of times.
Yeah, we haven't seen a bunch of zone. I mean, I think what hurts you in zone is you need guys that are willing to be aggressive from the perimeter. Carly was really gun shy in the first half. That hurts you, right? And Eva's obviously very good at spacing out the defense in that way. And then in the high post area, the game kind of sped up a little bit for Liz. And so that was, and that kind of limited her looks as well. But, we'll regroup. We'll regroup.
Thanks.
Anything else for Coach Banghart?
Yeah, Coach. I just wanted to ask, what do you think kind of went wrong in those second and third quarters that maybe went right for you in the first and the fourth, where, the scoring was flipped?
Yeah, again, we're asking our guys to play 38 minutes of incredible both ends, right? Without, we always say Team Jody, which is our trainer, she's now got 4 guys that are, would really help us. And so our rotation got super small. And so, they scored 22 points off of our turnovers. So when you're fatigued and you try to be safe offensively, that's not a good equation. And so the ball stuck a little bit. And then when we got the ball into the high post, we didn't move as well at times. So really it came down to movement. And then defensively, same thing. We kind of got stuck on the weak side and kind of stuck in mud a little bit defensively. So we can play better. I know that would have been a fun game to have us, that was an opportunity that we let slip by.
I'll let you go on this one. Oh, go ahead, Jordan. Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, Courtney, you mentioned those turnovers. I know in your 2 losses this season, you've had 17 and 18 respectively. Is that just a matter of the defenses that you're playing, or is it, maybe a combination of having a little bit of a younger team and kind of working through some of that on-court communication?
We're not doing a good job of recognizing 2-on-1s, even in quarter court. Where is one defender guarding 2 with a pass? We're getting a little bit too deep before making our pass. So we're still learning how to read the secondary defender as a unit.
Thanks, Coach. Let's get, sounds like players are ready.
There.
We'll get them in. Thank you. Hey, Deja.
Hi.
So let's jump right in with questions for Deja.
I just want to hear so we can be fast.
Yep.
Hey, Deja, when you guys were down by 11, a lot of teams might have wilted on the road. You guys fought back. How were you able to do it?
They went on their run, so we told ourselves that it was our turn for our run. It's a game of runs, so I think we got a little more aggressive defensively. We were finally starting to be more aggressive on offense, started hitting some shots, so that's kind of how we fought back.
What challenges did that zone present you all? Obviously, a lot of turnovers today. What were the challenges that gave you?
I think we kind of just got lax in early on, and that's when they went on their run. We got in a bit of a scramble and we couldn't find shooters, and they were hitting their shots. They got a couple offensive rebounds that hurt us into putbacks. And like I said, I don't think we were being as aggressive offensively as we needed to be. So that would lead to easy turnovers for them and easy buckets for them.
One more from anybody else for Deja, and then we'll let her go.
Deja, I was just going to ask you, obviously you guys played today without Eva. What areas specifically has she helped this team this year that maybe you could have used today?
She brings her voice with everybody. She's just that. She brings everyone together. She's very vocal, and just her shooting. She stretches the floor for us, and so I don't think we had a lot of guys that were we just didn't shoot it that well. So she definitely helps in that aspect.
Thanks.
Thanks, Deja. Let's get Alyssa in real quick. Hi, Alyssa. Let's jump right in with questions for Alyssa if anybody's got them.
Hey, Alyssa, could you talk about how the team rallied back after being down by 11? What were you able to do to get back in the game?
This was just talking to each other, continuing to share the ball and get open shots because in a zone, there's great spots to get shots off, and we just had to find those with the pass.
And what were the challenges of going up against their zone? It really made it tough, and you turned the ball over more than you guys usually do. What were those challenges?
Well, one of our big keys was to get the ball to the high post. So, and that's like, in my opinion, like almost like a facilitator position right there. And I didn't do my job as well as I usually do, which is being patient in the high post and letting our shooters get to corners. So that was like a big adjustment we were trying to make throughout the game.
With Dotson and Brunel and Westbelt and everybody, Notre Dame is probably one of the bigger teams in the conference in the post. How do you think you guys handled dealing with their size today?
Yeah, they're great athletes, great players. I thought Anya Poole and Ali Z and we held our own down in the post, and in our zone, we really took away looks that they're used to getting. So we forced them to make shots other ways and go to their counters.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alyssa. We'll let you go. If anybody's got any questions, I know that was pretty quick. If you got any questions, let me know.